Tyler Wagaspack stalking and everybody else in there trying to win that world title.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dalton Massey has a steer that he can go ahead and win the go-around on, but we have so many different horse changes this year with a couple guys that we've had ride horses in the past here on this year. So we're going to see that.
I don't know. He's not supposed to come off his horse.
Kind of a rough start there for Scott Guthrie.
That's not good.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and right here, you know, first guy out, no time for Scott Guthrie, something we didn't expect to see. He snuck in there at the end, had some big wins, and, you know, Scott's one of those guys, he's going to take the start, he's going to run at it every time. So look for Scott to do really well in the go-rounds, the next 9 we got left.
Signs that the apocalypse is upon us. Tyler Wagaspack, 14th in the world. Usually he's up there.
That steer was moving.
3. Injuries put him on
the fast little sucker.
A big chunk of the season. Butch and I watched him in Mandan, just some last-second heroics.
41.
Just have a chance to make the NFR.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about Wags is he was prepared, and everybody knew it. They wanted to make sure he had.
Oh my God, where do they get these cows?
They're
hauling.
Makes a mistake. He didn't get panicked. He didn't get in a bind, and he did a really good job staying in the hole and patient right there. Butch, we've seen a lot of guys miss steers down there in that corner.
Absolutely, that's a tough spot when you're 2/3 of the way down there, isn't it, Lou?
Yeah, absolutely. That steer stepped.
I wanted a replay on the guy that fell off.
How just not a mistake made, and that's where 99% of the mistakes are made when you get down to that corner.
Yeah, he was running out of real estate, but he's got the first time on the board, 5 and 6. He's playing the long game. He's got to win some rounds, got to get up there in the average, have a chance to catch up with Dalton Massey. Kind of waiting for a first really fast go. Tucker Allen's next to go. That's a look at the line I think you'll see tonight. Dalton Massey, #1 in the world. He'd be the last guy to go. Dakota Eldridge sitting there at #2. And for Tucker Allen, 13th in the world, first trip to the national finals.
Yeah, and he's got his travel partner, Justin Schaefer, on the other side. This steer left and run.
There you go.
This horse they got from
Oh, come on.
Really, that steer tried that horse work. That's his first trip to the national finals. Now, you notice that Hayes horse that they're riding. Their horse went down about 2 weeks before. Tyler Pearson said, here, take Metallica, use him, one of the greatest Hayes horses that ever been in this building. But Tucker did get a great start on a steer that tried, and just a good run for an NFR rookie right there.
5 and 2 for him. He's going to take the lead at the moment, so...
You know, they talk about this pin of steers probably being the most even and they'll hold together, so they're going to run these steers 4 times. California herd from Steve Simons. They're excited to be able to have
together. They're taking off like
nice to see Tyler Pearson back at the national finals. 2017 world champion. Hasn't been here since 2021.
You know, and this, he said, is his last year rodeo, and he's going to focus a little more on his family. Riding Dirk Tavener's horse. Oh, slipped a horn right there. He needs to keep hustling, keep himself in the hunt.
Oh, just give up, buddy. Let him go.
Cowboy stuff right there. 14 and 4 for Tyler Pearson.
That could mean a lot after 10 rounds, though.
Yeah, and we're going to see right here. Tyler's disappointed right there in his run, but, you know, we're going to get to see again. He gets a start, steer tries on, and right around the corner, steer pulls a horn by him.
Got interesting about right here. You got your hands crossed on the
having a rough time.
How do you undo that?
You need grip strength. Get back into position, Phil, get that nose finished.
You're asking yourself that question, how did I get here? All right, Ty Erickson, he's also a world champion. He won in 2019. Comes in 10th in the world.
What a horse, Lou.
Absolutely, this horse, Crush, horse of the year. Ty, you know, injured himself at Columbus, had to have surgery on his ankle, came back and won Calgary, the Stampede 2, qualified to the national finals.
They sure are.
He has just
I think it's going to be a tough week for these guys.
Good start.
Look at him.
This horse works so good.
Oh.
I tell you what, guys, these steers
nice.
out some more. They're flat. That steer was real flat with Ty and tried to get a horn by him. Ty did a really good job just hustling and staying down and pulling that nose out.
He looked like he was going to get horned in the face.
And he's going to tie for the lead at 5 and 2. A little bit western here so far. Yeah, nice, pretty good little jump there.
Yeah, and you can see that steer, a big jump, and was flat. Ty was a little bit behind him. Got by him, though.
Well, the next guy's Don Payne. I'm kind of excited to see what he does. He won the average here last year. It's a second NFR.
No, that's not good.
Won a whole lot of money.
Tangled up.
Finished #6 in the world. Do you get the sophomore jinx, or do you take it to the next step? Your second trip to the NFR.
Listen, I think Don's going to take it to the next step. But I talked about guys riding different horses. He rode Dr. Pepper last year, won the average. He's riding a new horse they got, Bruce. This horse came from Bernard Butler. Don has had a lot of success on, but he does have the same Hazer on the side. His brother Grady. We can expect to see great things here from Don. If he gets old Bruce settled how he needs to and gets the start.
I'm ready to see a faster time this year than a 3.9. How about we get a 3.5 in there?
Focused in just like he was.
You can always count on our Junior to do it.
Knows the start. He's trying to get going just behind the
Oh,
middle.
goodness.
He doesn't run quite as much as some of them other ones, but
Woo!
wow.
Jeez.
Great finish.
Oh my goodness. How'd he do that?
And he's starting off right where he left off last year, guys.
He sure is.
Yeah, and that shakes the leaderboard up, so
Snap
by
that
healthy
thing.
margin. The reigning NFR average champion has the lead at 4-4. We'll talk about that average. It's kind of the game within a game. It's a big check if you win that. It's a
Oh, look at that
it's
Greg
gonna pay
Horseman. He's
almost
pretty.
$87,000. That means you're just pretty much the best over this 10-day run. It always plays a major role in shaping up the World Championship. There's Big Cash Rob, comes in number 8 in the world. His first trip to the bright lights of Las Vegas.
Yeah, last year's Rookie of the Year, and he probably would have made the national finals, but he injured his knee towards the end of the season, and that obviously didn't let him get here. Riding Mabel of Stetson Jorgensen.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Here, guys.
Did he get out?
Oh my goodness.
There's your leader. Oh, they're looking for the pigtail right there. It hung on something. But, man, you've got to rock the barrier right there, guys. It'll give you a chance.
Holy crap.
You can see Cash slows down, stays ahead of that steer. Good hustle all the way through for that NFR rookie.
Might be a night for the rookies. You saw an NFR rookie win bareback riding, and Big Cash Rob takes the lead here, 3 and 8.
That's awesome.
It's going to leave Don Payne in
I haven't
second,
seen
4-4. He's excited.
that good of a steer wrestling time since Fred was still competing.
And we talked about that horse. This is a horse Tucker Allen rode Wrangler. Get the start. Steer's going to slow up just right. Justin do everything he's prepared for.
Holy crap.
And he's also in the 3s, 3 and 9.
Justin's one of those guys that should have been here a lot before this year.
No kidding.
Finally got her figured out. Horse worked great, but look at this run. Timing was perfect. And that's Justin. He's bulldog like that for years. It's great to be able to see him here in the Thomas and Mack doing it.
He's tall.
A couple of 3-8s, or 3-8 and 3-9 now sitting at the top. Here's Rowdy Perry. Good Hazer, but he's no stranger to the other side of the box either. This is his 4th trip to the NFR.
Yeah, Rowdy's a hand on both sides, but his brother Remy has hazed a lot of steers in this building. Riding Crush right here, Matt Reed's hazing.
These guys are not playing around. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Now we got a pair of 3-8s at the top.
Yeah, I thought the round was pretty soft. Not much no anymore.
No, getting the start figured out, he gets a good start, but what's impressive here, watch this steer handle. Tries to pull Rowdy down the arena. You can see that momentum carrying towards the bucket shoes. Rowdy stays pulling that nose back to the shoes and allows him to get that clean fall.
2 3-8s, a 3-9 now sitting at the top of that leaderboard. There's a look at our world standings as we get into the top 5, 6 guys. Dalton Massey, number 1, 199,000. Dakota Eldridge had a great year, comes in number 2. Man, but look at that lineup. Jorgensen, Luna, Struckness, Jesse Brown. Those are not the Cowboys that you want to have to try to hold off on a 10-day run here.
No, absolutely not. And again, we're talking about horses that haven't been here, and we'll talk about when they get it, but Will Loomis and Dakota Eldridge are riding Swamper, which you know that horse well because he came from your son, Blake.
Yeah, Blake bodied me. Mike Fuller actually had him down there. He said, they roped on him for a long time, and then they let Blake know that, hey, I think I got a horse that needs to be a bulldog horse, and he certainly is.
Yeah, they've won a lot on that horse. Winston McGraw, Coleman, and you know, they've done really good. But this guy right here is going to be somebody that they're going to have to deal with.
He came in here number 2 in the world last year. He comes in number 6 this year.
You know, Jesse Brown on Tyson. We're used to seeing more guys. This year's just Jesse. He's got Dirk Taverner on the other side. Jesse's excited about the matchup. They say this is a real good steer. Needs to get the start. We've seen if they miss it, those steers are really trying. He's behind the barrier a little bit. Steer steps left. Jesse doesn't panic, stays. No, that steer wants to quit him and pull him back down the arena. He's hustling through the road.
It's a momentum game. He lost a little bit of it right there. Loses some time. 7 and 6 for Jesse.
Well, and you can make a steer that's good on the ground and run him that corner. You can make him look bad. You see that barrier pull in front of him. Tyson got broke in, so it takes longer to get around him. There's not a lot of room to do that in this arena. Jesse has to stay tight, stay hooked up, and get tipped over.
2 3-8 still have the lead. There's a 3-9 in there, so 3 guys are sub 4. Here comes Will Loomis. You know, and Luke, Will's one of those guys that I think everybody, thinks could win or probably should have won a world championship by now, but he did not have a great NFR a year ago. He's kind of looking for some redemption.
Yeah, absolutely. And Will knows how to win in this building. We've seen it last year again. You said it. We've seen him struggle, but he has so much confidence in this horse Swamper right here. Obviously, his travel partner Clayton Haas on the other side, Hazen. Look for big things from Will, especially if they can get the start. First time in this arena, we'll see how Swamper can handle it. Looks like a good start. Gets caught up fast.
There you go.
Will
There you go.
Oh! He'll be dangerous if he gets off to a good start. And man, listen to the crowd. How can you not root for that guy?
Outstanding run right here. Okay, start. Wishes might get a little better one, but man, that steer was stepped off over there to Clayton. Will doesn't panic. He stays square, catches body before his feet hits the ground, and that lets him control that steer's head.
I knew he was going to be good. He's just been waiting for his time.
And awfully nice. Breaks the tie at the top. 3-7 now has the lead. 2 3/8 and 3-9, and JD Struck this next to go.
Yeah.
Get into the top 5 guys in the world now.
Yeah, and JD's one of those guys that can be deadly in these situations. Ride and crush, knows he's able to get the start, has so much confidence. But one thing about JD, he's one of those guys, it doesn't matter if he has the best one or the worst one, he can go win on anything.
Look at that leaderboard. Got a whole lot tougher after that 4-4. We got 4 guys that are under 4, 3-7 on top. Struckless is ready.
Good start right there. That steer's bouncing
Oh,
around
no.
and
Oh.
that's off into JD.
That was rough.
Wow, that's heartbreaking right there for him. And you can see that steer bounce to the right, bounce to the left, back to the right. Well, JD shifts his hips over right there, and then right as he shifts his hips over, that steer bounces back into him, causes him to get pulled by that inside one.
Well, goes out of that average race early. He'll be aggressive, and here comes Stetson Jorgensen. We bring in another member of our broadcast team, Steve Ginion.
This is Stetson's 5th trip to the NFR, Jeff. You remember he missed last year? He came back with a vengeance this year, 3rd in the world, 153,000. How good can this man and this horse Babel be in this building? 2 years ago, remember, they won over $100,000, and they didn't even have a whole lot of average money while they were doing it.
That's what he wants this year, average money along with that. Finished number 27 in the world last year. You mentioned back where he belongs in Las Vegas.
Oh, man, he had the hustle right there, bobbled that inside horn, never really had a hold of it, was getting pulled by, but Stetson is so strong with that right arm. Unbelievable. He's got a bear paw on him, but get a great shot of it right here. The steer has huge horns, kind of bobbled right there. He slipped off it. That steer handled fast. Stetson did a good job just finishing through and getting the ball.
That leads us down to the top 2 guys in the world standings. Dakota Eldridge. He's won the average here a couple times. There's your leader, Will Loomis, talking to Andy Hill. Andy's got a dirty job. He's got a dirty job. And I'll be honest, I'll have dinner with him a couple of times during the NFR, and I like to sit on the other side of the table from him. He's wearing like coveralls and stuff, but he's still got a little bit of an odor. Here comes Dakota. Number 2 in the world, won the average twice. What a great year for him.
Good start. He get his feet on the ground fast, and Dakota Eldridge did a great job.
That's
staying
pretty
tight.
good.
Steer really looked like he wanted to pull it, get a horn by him. Man, Dakota stayed in position, slowed down, finished. Gonna get some money in that go-round, hopefully.
Somebody else is alive.
Saw him pull a little bit there, gets it done. 4-2 the time for him, 3-7. Still in the top spot. Dakota. He knows all about Thomas and Mack. He's off to a good start. There's your leader, Will Loomis. Talking to Dakota. We're down to the last guy, Dalton Massey. Came in number 1, set a regular season record a year ago. He was a question mark for me. I hadn't seen him all that much, but I tell you what, he acted like he'd been here for 10 years.
Yeah, and look for it again. He's got one that they really did like. The steer's going to leave good. Let him get the start. Gets out there, slow up a little bit.
Ooh, yeah, that thing looked really weird out of there.
Get his hands on him fast and just do what Dalton Massey has done for so long, but especially the last 2 years. Just stick those feet in the ground, pull that steer's head back to the chute.
Oh, this horse, naughty. Look at him.
We have to get Eddie set in the box right here.
He was way weird out of there.
Something that could mess with the guy, but I don't think it's going to affect Dalton right here.
For a second there, it looked like he was kind of warming up a reining horse, but now he's got him all set.
Just behind the barrier.
You're late. Ooh! That was rough.
Man.
And how does that change your game plan right there, Luke?
You you got to run at it every time.
Honey,
You can
look,
see
watch.
right here, missed the barrier. Steer steps at him right there, and his knees up high. Can't get down in there, but listen, Dalton Massey's going to
Poor guy.
Ride that steer for a while.
Yeah, he was.
Multiple go rounds.
Oh my
It's
lord.
going to be a different NFR than what he experienced
Yeah,
last year.
Luke.
When he was going to
Just
that
well,
effort
good
back
job,
the entire time. Will Loomis gets the victory lap. I love that because he struggled here a year ago. 3 and 7 off to a good start. A couple of 3/8s in there, and man, the World Championship complexion changed.
Go, let's go. Come on, Junior.
Quick comeback.